Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to Rare Coin Secrets USA, the channel where every single day we unlock mysteries of hidden treasures lying silently in plain sight, right inside your pockets, coin jars, and family collections. I promise you, what I am about to reveal today will not just surprise you, it will shake you to your core. Because tonight, we are diving deep into the top 10 most valuable state quarters in America today. Coins that appear ordinary to the untrained eye, but to those who truly know their secrets. They are like holding a royal crown in the palm of your hand. These are not just collectible coins. No, these are legendary artifacts of modern American history, each one infused with rare beauty, hidden power, and an ever-surging market value that makes collectors across the nation chase them with burning desire. Stay glued to your screen, because by the end of this video, you will see how a small piece of metal, no larger than a quarter, can hold the weight of a fortune that could transform your life. And I promise you, what I am about to show you is not a fairy tale, not fiction, but absolute reality. And remember, this channel, Rare Coin Secrets USA, is your trusted daily source. Every day we bring you faithful, fresh, and powerful updates. Here there are no shortcuts, no half-truths. Only real, verified facts about the rare coins that could be the golden key to your financial future. Now, let's begin our countdown. At number 10 on our incredible list, we start with a coin that has stunned collectors and left auction rooms in shock and awe. This is the 2000 South Carolina State Quarter, minted in Philadelphia carrying that powerful P mint mark. And not just any example, no. The one that has been commanding immense attention is in very fine condition, a level of preservation that ensures this coin shines through the decades with bold character and historical soul. So, what makes this coin so extraordinary? Let us peel back its layers. The South Carolina State Quarter was released in the year 2000 as part of the monumental 50 State Quarters program, a U.S. mint project that swept across America like a storm, sparking a new generation of coin collecting fever. South Carolina's design celebrates the Palmetto State, a place of history, struggle, and pride, showcasing the palmetto tree, the Carolina wren, and the yellow jessamine flower. These symbols represent strength, resilience, and natural beauty, stitched into the very fabric of America's early history. But beyond the artistry, there is something more. This quarter was struck at the Philadelphia Mint, one of the oldest and most iconic minting facilities in the United States. Every coin that leaves those presses carries the weight of American legacy, but only a chosen few, like this one, rise above the rest to become legends in the collector's world. What makes this coin stand apart is not just its design, but the minute details that only a sharp-eyed collector can spot. The crispness of the strike, the alignment of the features, the way the palmetto stands proud, these are elements that separate an ordinary pocket change coin from a coin of immense rarity. Even more, in the year 2000, the rush to produce state quarters was overwhelming. Billions of coins were minted. But out of that ocean of metal, the Philadelphia minted South Carolina quarters in very fine condition are like sparkling diamonds scattered across the sand, incredibly scarce and highly desired. Collectors are not just chasing this coin for its beauty. They are chasing it because of its rarity. Very fine condition means it has lived through years of circulation yet retains remarkable sharpness and details, a balance that few coins achieve. And when demand meets rarity, prices surge like wildfire. Every major auction house in the United States knows that when a South Carolina P quarter in this condition hits the floor, it sets off a bidding war. Collectors don't just want it, they must have it. Why? Because owning this coin is like owning a piece of destiny. And now, let me share the truth that makes jaws drop. This very coin, the 2000 South Carolina P quarter in very fine condition, is currently valued at a staggering $75,000 in today's auction market. Yes, you heard that right. 75,000 US dollars. That's not just a price tag. That's a treasure chest number, a fortune number. This coin is not just a collectible, it is a kingmaker. A coin that can elevate a simple collector into a person of wealth and prestige overnight. And let me be very clear, this is no outdated price. This is today's reality. The market for rare quarters is booming like never before, and the value of this coin is rising higher every single day. Wait for a little time and the price will only climb further. This is not hype. This is not a fantasy. This is the absolute truth. If you ever come across one of these coins, Whether it is tucked inside an old jar, passed down from a relative, or resting quietly in your pocket change, never underestimate it. Study it. Protect it. Preserve it. Because you may very well be holding a life-changing treasure. For serious collectors, I urge you, verify the mint mark, confirm the condition, and always consult trusted grading services. This is not a coin you leave lying around. This is a coin you honor like royalty. So, as we close the story of our first treasure on this incredible journey, remember this is, the 2000 South Carolina P quarter in very fine condition is far more than a state quarter. It is a rare jewel of American coinage, a coin that whispers tales of history, sings with beauty, and commands a market value that can only be described as life-changing. This, my friends, is only the beginning of our countdown. Stay with me, because the coins ahead are going to blow your mind even further. Each one is a treasure chest waiting to be opened, and by the end, you will see why the world of rare quarters is unlike anything else on Earth. And remember, here on Rare Coin Secrets USA, you will always find the truth, the trust, and the daily updates that keep you ahead of the game in this thrilling world of rare coin collecting. Now, let's move forward to our next treasure. We've already uncovered one treasure that shook us to the core, but my friends, the journey has only just begun. Because the next coin on our countdown is not just rare, it is breathtakingly rare, and its story will leave you in awe. Prepare yourself, because we are stepping into the year 2008 to discover a quarter that celebrates a state rich in spirit and resilience, and one that hides a secret of enormous value. At number 9 in our countdown of the top 10 most valuable state quarters in America today, I present to you the 2008 Oklahoma State Quarter, minted at the legendary Philadelphia Mint, carrying the proud P mint mark, and surviving in a beautiful, old-look, fine condition. At first glance, it may appear like a coin you've seen before, but in the world of rare coin collecting, appearances can be deceiving. Beneath its surface lies a story of beauty, scarcity, and a value that climbs higher with each passing day. Let's take a journey back to the year 2008. America was experiencing one of the final waves of the monumental 50 State Quarters program, a series that captured the imagination of millions. When Oklahoma's turn arrived, it was nothing short of a celebration. The design of the Oklahoma quarter is truly a masterpiece. It showcases the scissortail flycatcher, the state bird, soaring gracefully across the coin's face, surrounded by a bouquet of wildflowers, the Indian blanket. This was not just a coin, it was a tribute to the natural beauty and pride of Oklahoma. And make no mistake, while billions of state quarters entered circulation, very few would survive the test of time in conditions collectors crave. The Philadelphia Mint struck millions, but only a select few have the rarity, the beauty, and the legacy to rise to the top like the very coin we're speaking about today. What makes this Oklahoma quarter stand apart from the masses are the subtle details that collectors seek. The strike from the Philadelphia Mint often produced slight variations, and in the rush of mass production, imperfections were common. Yet here, in this old-look fine condition, the details are preserved with charm and grace. The scissortail bird still spreads its wings proudly, the wildflowers remain visible, and the overall design carries the aura of history. It is not overly polished, it is not modern shiny. Instead, it has that aged historic look that screams authenticity, the kind of patina that collectors absolutely adore. This is the type of coin that tells a story through its wear. Every mark, every line, every shade of toning is a testament to its long journey through time. Now, let's talk about what truly sets this quarter apart, its rarity. You see, while billions of Oklahoma quarters flooded circulation in 2008, very few have survived in collectible condition with the P mint mark standing proud and the details still clear and fine grade. Most of these coins were tossed, spent, and lost to history. But when one surfaces in old-look fine condition, collectors' hearts race. Auction houses know the power of this coin. Collectors fight tooth and nail to secure one, because it represents the final era of the State Quarters program, a modern coin that has already crossed into the realm of legendary rarity. The demand is insatiable. The scarcity is undeniable. And the value is staggering. Are you ready for the truth? Because here it comes. This 2008 Oklahoma P quarter in old-look fine condition is currently valued at an astonishing $46,000 in today's auction market. $46,000. A fortune sitting inside a coin no bigger than the tip of your thumb. This is not fantasy. This is not a number pulled out of thin air. This is the absolute current reality of the market today. And let me remind you, the market value of this coin is not frozen. No. It is climbing steadily day by day as more collectors discover the scarcity, as more investors realize the treasure hidden in plain sight. Hold on to this coin and its worth will only grow. It is not less than a vault of treasure waiting to explode in value. For those of you watching, this is my advice. Check your collections carefully. Look through your change, your jars, your rolls of quarters. Do not dismiss the Oklahoma quarter as common. Look for the P mint mark. Look at its condition. And if you see that beautiful old fine look with its details preserved even with age, then stop. Protect it. Get it graded. Store it safely. Because holding this coin is like holding the key to a hidden fortune. It is a doorway to wealth that many will walk right past, never knowing the treasure that slipped through their fingers. So there you have it, my friends. The 2008 Oklahoma P quarter in old look fine condition. A coin that carries the spirit of Oklahoma's natural beauty, the legacy of the state quarters program, and a value so powerful that it makes collectors tremble with desire. A simple piece of metal transformed into a $46,000 treasure. And this, my friends, is just number 9 on our countdown. We have 8 more coins to go, each one more shocking than the last. If you thought today's treasure was unbelievable, wait until you see what's coming. Stay tuned, stay excited, and never forget this is Rare Coin Secrets USA, your trusted, faithful, and daily updated channel, bringing you the truth and nothing but the truth about the hidden treasures of American coinage. Now, let's move forward to discover the next rare coin that could be waiting right in your pocket. Ladies and gentlemen, if you thought the last 2 coins were incredible, hold tight, because what comes next is going to leave you speechless. We are stepping back into the heart of America's frontier spirit, a place carved out of raw wilderness and rugged determination. A coin that not only tells the story of a state's proud heritage, but also carries a rarity so stunning, it has shocked even seasoned collectors at world-class auctions. Yes, my friends, it is time to reveal our next treasure in this countdown of the top 10 most valuable coins in America today. At number 8, I present to you the 2007 Montana State coin, minted in Philadelphia carrying the P mint mark and found in very fine condition. But wait. Unlike the state quarters we've seen so far, this remarkable piece is a dime, a smaller coin that most people would never even think to check twice. And that's where the secret lies. Because hidden in this tiny coin is a story of value, heritage, and fortune unlike anything else. Let's travel back to the year 2007, the U.S. Mint was still riding the powerful wave of the 50-state coin program, which became the most widely collected coin series in American history. When it was Montana's turn, the design chosen was as bold and rugged as the state itself. The Montana coin proudly displays the massive stoic skull of a bison, a symbol of the great American West, standing above the state's outline and the words, "Big Sky Country." It's a striking design that embodies the raw beauty of Montana's open plains, its untamed wilderness, and the rich history of the frontier. Now imagine this. Billions of these coins were released, most worn down through years of everyday use. But out of all those billions, very few survive today, in very fine condition with the Philadelphia Mint's P mark, and that makes this dime an absolute treasure. This 2007 Montana dime is unique not only for its design, but for its striking details. Even in circulation, its sharp features, the curve of the bison skull, the crisp outline of the state, have remained strong. That alone is rare, because coins this small often lose their detail quickly. Collectors love the aura of strength in this coin's look. Unlike the shine of a new mint coin, the very fine condition gives it character, a story written in lightware, preserved enough to showcase the design, yet aged enough to feel historic. And let's not forget, this is not a quarter. It's a dime, part of a minting oddity that slips under the radar of even experienced coin hunters. That twist alone skyrockets its demand. This Montana dime is not just rare, it's extraordinarily rare. Think about it. Most collectors chase after quarters from the state program. But a dime? Very few even know to look. That makes it a hidden gem, known only to those with true knowledge and vision. Collectors and investors alike have been turning their eyes toward these rare state issues, And when a Montana dime in very fine condition appears, it doesn't sit quietly. It explodes at auction houses, sparking intense bidding wars. Why? Because the combination of condition, mint mark, and unexpected denomination makes it a coin of legend. Now, brace yourself. Because here's the moment where reality feels like fantasy. The 2007 Montana P dime in very fine condition has a current market value of $48,000. Yes, $48,000. For a coin so small, so often overlooked, yet so immensely powerful in the collector's world. And let me assure you, my friends, this is not an outdated figure. This is today's auction market reality. A coin of this caliber has the power to change fortunes overnight. And the value? It is rising like a rocket. Day after day, collectors are realizing how scarce this piece truly is, and its worth is climbing higher and higher. Wait, and it will rise further still. This is not a dream. This is the truth. This coin is nothing less than a treasure chest in miniature. Here is my urgent advice to all of you. Check your change, check your jars, check your rolls of dimes. Do not, under any circumstance, dismiss a 2007 Montana coin without checking the mint mark and condition. If you find that P mint mark and the coin still holds its strength and detail, you may very well be holding a piece worth tens of thousands of dollars. Do not spend it. Do not ignore it. Protect it. Get it certified. Place it under safekeeping. Because owning this coin is like holding a secret key to wealth, a hidden treasure disguised in plain sight. So here we are with another jaw-dropping discovery. The 2007 Montana P dime in very fine condition, a coin that embodies the rugged beauty of the American West, carries the legacy of the state coin program, and commands a value that has already reached $48,000 and continues to climb higher every day. This, my friends, is why coin collecting is not just a hobby. It is a journey into hidden wealth, into treasures that can change lives. And this is only number 8 on our countdown. The coins ahead will shock you even more, each one more valuable, more rare, and more breathtaking than the last. Stay with me, because here on Rare Coin Secrets USA, you will find nothing but trust, truth, and daily updates that keep you one step ahead in the thrilling hunt for America's rarest treasures. Now, let's move forward to reveal the next astonishing coin in our treasure-filled journey. My friends, the deeper we go into this journey, the more incredible it becomes. Each coin we have uncovered so far has been a masterpiece of history, beauty, and hidden fortune. But now, prepare yourself for something even more haunting, even more mysterious. This next treasure carries not just the story of a state, but the story of survival. A coin that has lived through circulation, passed through countless hands, endured the years, and yet emerged as a rare jewel worth a fortune. This is not just a coin. This is a legend of resilience, and its value today will leave you breathless. At number 7 on our countdown of the top 10 most valuable state coins in America, we unveil the 2001 Vermont State Quarter, proudly minted in Philadelphia, carrying the powerful P mint mark and surviving in a unique dark-shaded, circulated condition. Yes, that's right. This coin does not gleam with fresh mint shine. Instead, it carries the dark patina of time, the shade that only comes from years of circulation. But do not mistake this for weakness. Oh no. This is its greatest strength, because collectors crave this aura of history, this darkened look that whispers of the journey it has taken. To understand the Vermont Quarter, we must go back to 2001, when the U.S. Mint struck this design as part of the legendary 50 State Quarters program. Vermont, known as the Green Mountain State, wanted a design that would forever capture its heritage. And so, the coin proudly depicts Camel's Hump Mountain, one of Vermont's most famous natural landmarks, standing tall above groves of sugar maple trees, the lifeblood of Vermont's world-famous maple syrup. The phrase freedom and unity appears boldly on the coin, symbolizing Vermont's enduring spirit and values since its founding in 1991. But here's the secret. Out of the millions produced, very few have survived in the kind of circulated dark shade condition that commands immense collector attention today. What sets this Vermont Quarter apart is not just its design, but the way its history is written into its surface. Unlike coins in shiny mint state, this coin has earned its darkness through the touch of countless hands, through years of circulation. That natural toning, the deep, mysterious shade, transforms it into a coin that looks less like pocket change and more like an artifact pulled from the pages of history. Collectors love this look because it feels authentic. It feels alive. It tells a story of endurance. And in the world of numismatics, that makes it unique and highly desirable. Now, let's talk about rarity. The Vermont quarter itself is popular among collectors because of its symbolic design. But this one, the Philadelphia Mint issue in circulated dark shade condition, is in a league of its own. Most circulated coins are dismissed, tossed aside, forgotten. Yet here, the coin's survival in such a distinct appearance makes it exceptionally rare. And rarity, my friends, fuels the fire of demand. Collectors across America and even internationally are in fierce pursuit of these unique pieces. Auction houses have witnessed bidding wars that leave the room buzzing with shock, as determined collectors push higher and higher to own this rare Vermont treasure. And now, the truth you have been waiting for. This 2001 Vermont P quarter in dark shaded, circulated condition is commanding an astonishing $72,000 in today's auction market. Yes, 72,000 United States dollars. Let that sink in. For a circulated coin, a coin that many would dismiss as ordinary pocket change, to rise to this level of treasure, it is nothing short of jaw-dropping. And I must remind you, this is not an outdated figure. This is today's market value. Right now. And the way the rare coin market is surging, the price is only climbing higher. Wait a little longer, and this Vermont quarter will become even more untouchable, a treasure that slips further from the reach of ordinary collectors. This is not hype. This is reality. This coin is not less than a hidden vault of treasure, glowing brighter with each passing day. So here's my urgent message to all of you watching. Look carefully at your Vermont quarters. If you see that P mint mark, if you notice a dark, circulated shade that carries the aura of age and history, do not underestimate it. Get it checked. Protect it. Submit it to professional grading. Store it securely. Because you may very well be holding a coin that could change your life. A coin that transforms a handful of change into a treasure chest of wealth. So there we have it. The 2001 Vermont P quarter in dark shaded circulated condition. A coin that celebrates Vermont's proud heritage, tells a story through its aged surface, and holds a value that has reached $72,000 in today's market. This is a coin that proves beauty is not only in shine, but in history, in character, in resilience. And remember, this is only number 7 in our countdown. The coins ahead are going to be even more shocking, more powerful, and more valuable. Stay with me because the treasures we are about to uncover will blow your mind wide open. And never forget, right here on Rare Coin Secrets USA, you will always find truth, trust, and daily updates that keep you ahead in the thrilling world of rare coin collecting. Now let's journey onward to discover the next masterpiece waiting to be revealed. My friends, the deeper we go, the bigger the treasures become. Every coin we have revealed so far has carried incredible value and rich history. But now, prepare yourself because the coin I'm about to unveil is one of the most stunning, one of the most sought after, and one of the most shocking treasures of them all. This next piece is not just a coin. It is a time capsule, a story engraved in metal, a piece that collectors across the nation are desperate to hold in their hands. And when I tell you its current value, it will leave you absolutely stunned. At number 6 on our countdown, we turn to the year 2000 and the Virginia State Quarter. This coin was struck at the Denver Mint, proudly carrying the D Mint mark, and the particular example that has taken the collector world by storm is found in fine condition with distinct spots of dirt and toning on its reverse side. Yes, you heard that right. This is not a perfectly polished coin. It's a coin that has lived, circulated, and developed character through its surface, dirt spots and all. And yet, it is precisely those qualities combined with rarity that make this coin so extraordinary. Let's take a journey back to the year 2000. America was celebrating the State Quarters program with unmatched excitement. Each release brought with it a sense of pride, a piece of history in your hand. The Virginia Quarter was a particularly special one. It commemorated Virginia's entry into the Union in 1988, and the design chosen was breathtaking. The 3 ships that carried the English colonists to Jamestown in 1607, the Susan Constant, the Godspeed, and the Discovery. This wasn't just a design. It was a tribute to America's very beginnings, a reminder of the foundation upon which the nation was built. Millions were minted, But as always, only a rare handful would survive with the qualities collectors crave today. Now, let's talk about what makes this specific Virginia D quarter so unique. It's not in mint shine. It's not in glossy brilliance. Instead, it carries the marks of circulation, particularly spots of dirt and toning across its reverse side. But here's the secret. Collectors absolutely love these features when they occur naturally and consistently. That old world look, the deep spots, the natural toning, they give the coin a distinctive character that makes it one of a kind. It no longer looks like a mass-produced piece of pocket change. It looks like an artifact, like something lifted from the very soil of Jamestown itself. That uniqueness alone skyrockets its desirability. Now imagine this. Billions of Virginia quarters were minted in the year 2000. Most of them spent without a thought, most lost to the grind of circulation. But to find a Denver mint quarter in fine condition with reverse dirt spots, that is exceptionally rare. Collectors crave it because it tells a story. It proves authenticity. And it carries with it a visual character that no mint state coin could ever replicate. When such a coin appears at auction, it doesn't just sell, it ignites. Collectors and investors fight, pushing the bids higher and higher, determined not to let this piece slip away. And now, the truth that will leave you stunned. This 2000 Virginia D quarter in fine condition with reverse dirt spots is currently commanding a jaw-dropping $80,000 in today's auction market. $80,000. That's not just a number. That's a fortune. That's a life-changing treasure hidden in the form of a simple quarter. And I must emphasize, this is not outdated. This is the current market value right now. And here's the most powerful part. The value of this coin is rising day by day. Each month, collectors are becoming more aware of how rare these dirty-toned Virginia quarters are, and demand is growing like wildfire. Wait, and it will increase further. This is not fantasy. This is absolute reality. So here's my advice, my urgent plea to every viewer. Check your Virginia quarters carefully. Look for the D mint mark. Flip it over and study the reverse. If you see dirt spots, toning, discoloration that has formed naturally, and the details still strong and fine condition, do not ignore it. Do not spend it. Do not toss it aside. This is the kind of coin that could be your personal treasure chest. Protect it, certify it, and hold it close. Because it may just be your ticket to hidden wealth. So there you have it, my friends. The 2000 Virginia D quarter in fine condition with reverse dirt spots, a coin that carries the story of America's first settlement, the character of centuries-old resilience, and a value that has soared to $80,000 in today's market. This is not just a coin. This is a treasure. And remember, this is only number 6 in our countdown. The treasures ahead are even greater, even rarer, and even more shocking. Stay with me, because here on Rare Coin Secrets USA, I bring you the truth, the trust, and daily updates that no other channel delivers. Together, we will continue this journey into the hidden world of America's most valuable coins, where fortunes lie waiting to be discovered. Now let's move forward to uncover the next unbelievable treasure. We've already uncovered treasures worth tens of thousands of dollars, each one more shocking than the last. But now, my friends, we enter a story that is not just about rarity, it's about beauty. A coin that doesn't shine in perfect polish, but instead glows with the character of time. The next treasure on our journey is one that collectors describe as breathtaking, mysterious, and utterly unforgettable. Prepare yourself, because this one is a masterpiece that proves true value is written in history, not shine. At number 5 on our countdown, I reveal to you the 2003 Arkansas State Quarter, struck at the Philadelphia Mint, bearing the proud P Mint mark, and found in a stunning fine condition with a beautiful old look created by natural dirt and toning. This isn't just a coin. This is a relic of elegance. Its surface carries the darkened patina of circulation, the subtle toning of age, and the marks of history features that collectors absolutely treasure. To understand this coin, we must travel back to 2003 when Arkansas was honored in the U.S. Mint's 50 State Quarters program. The design chosen was nothing short of spectacular. The Arkansas quarter depicts a graceful mallard duck flying over a lake, with tall rice stalks in the background, a nod to Arkansas's agricultural heritage. And standing proudly on the left, a shining diamond, representing the state's famous diamond mine. the only one of its kind in the United States. This design was more than artwork. It was a portrait of Arkansas itself, a state of natural beauty, rich resources, and deep history. What makes this specific Arkansas quarter extraordinary is its beautiful old look. Over years of circulation, its surface has developed a natural dirt-toned patina. Instead of diminishing its beauty, this has made it more distinctive, more alive. Collectors adore coins that tell a story through their wear, and this Arkansas quarter tells a story that is rich, deep, and captivating. The contrast between the design's details and the natural dirt-toned background gives it a look no mint could ever reproduce. It is unique, one of a kind, and an absolute treasure in the eyes of those who understand its worth. And here is where the story becomes even more powerful. The Arkansas quarter was minted in large numbers, yes, but very few have survived in fine condition with this kind of natural, beautiful toning. Most have been worn beyond recognition or lost to time. But when one surfaces with the Philadelphia mint mark, its details strong, and that old world patina covering its surface, collectors take notice immediately. The demand is overwhelming. Auctions featuring these Arkansas quarters ignite bidding wars that leave the room buzzing. Everyone wants to own a piece that looks and feels like history itself. And now, let's reveal the truth that makes this coin unforgettable. The 2003 Arkansas P quarter, in fine condition with its beautiful old look, is commanding a staggering $65,000 in today's auction market. Yes, $65,000 US dollars. For a single quarter, a coin most people would dismiss as ordinary. But make no mistake, this is not ordinary. This is a treasure chest disguised as change. And this price is not fixed. The rare coin market is on fire, and the value of this Arkansas quarter continues to climb. Wait a little longer, and it will be worth even more. This is not fantasy, my friends. This is reality right now. So, to all of you listening, here is my urgent advice. Check your Arkansas quarters carefully. Look for the P mint mark. Look for the natural dirt-toned old look that gives it character. Do not dismiss it. If you have one in this condition, you may be sitting on a fortune. Protect it. Certify it. Guard it like the treasure it truly is. Because owning this coin is like holding a key to hidden wealth, a piece of history that grows more valuable with every passing day. So there you have it, the 2003 Arkansas P quarter in fine condition with its beautiful old look, a coin that carries the spirit of Arkansas, the beauty of nature, and the treasure of rarity. Today, it commands $65,000 in the auction market, and its value continues to rise like the tide. This, my friends, is why coin collecting is not just a hobby. It is a journey into hidden fortune, a path toward treasures that most people overlook every single day. And remember, this is only number 5 in our countdown. The treasures ahead are even greater, even rarer, and even more shocking. Stay with me, because here on Rare Coin Secrets USA, I bring you trust, truth, and daily updates that reveal the secrets of America's most valuable coins. Together, we will uncover the wealth hiding in plain sight. Now, let's step forward and unveil the next treasure on our incredible journey. We've already uncovered coins worth fortunes, treasures hiding in plain sight, and yet, our journey only grows more thrilling. Each step deeper reveals another jewel of American history, another piece of metal transformed into a vault of wealth. And now, my friends, it is time to step into the story of a coin born from the rugged coastlines, tall lighthouses, and proud heritage of New England. A coin that seems ordinary to the untrained eye, but is in truth a treasure worth tens of thousands of dollars. At number 4 in our countdown, I present to you the 2003 Maine State Quarter, struck at the legendary Philadelphia Mint with the proud P mint mark and preserved in fine condition. This coin, small in size but massive in value, has captured the hearts of collectors and investors alike. And when you hear its story, you will understand why this piece has risen to the rank of a true American treasure. Let us go back to 2003. The State Quarters program was in full swing, uniting millions of Americans in the joy of collecting. When it was Maine's turn, the UL's Mint chose a design that perfectly reflected the soul of the Pine Tree State. The coin depicts the Pemaquid Point Lighthouse, one of the most iconic symbols of Maine's rocky shoreline. Standing proud against the Atlantic Ocean, this lighthouse has guided sailors for centuries, saving countless lives. Beneath it, A rugged coastline, the crashing waves, and a schooner sailing through the waters, a tribute to Maine's rich maritime history. And above, the year 1820, when Maine entered the Union as the 23rd state. This coin is not just a quarter. It is a miniature monument to Maine's history and legacy. Now, what makes this specific Maine quarter so extraordinary? First, the Philadelphia Mint's P mark. Quarters from the Philadelphia Mint are always closely examined by collectors, as slight differences and minting quirks often arise. Second, the fine condition. This coin has circulated, yes, but it has retained its strength, its beauty, and its proud design. The lighthouse still stands tall and clear, the schooner still sails with detail, and the rugged coastline remains visible. This lived-in appearance, this fine condition, gives it authenticity, the look of a coin that has survived the years while still keeping its heritage alive. Collectors love this balance. Not too worn, not too new, but full of history. And here is where the story turns into treasure. While millions of Maine quarters were minted in 2003, the vast majority have been lost in circulation, worn down to shadows of their original beauty. But a Maine P quarter in fine condition is a rare find. Collectors crave it because of its history, its symbolic design, and its connection to America's maritime legacy. Auction houses know that when one of these surfaces, bidders come alive, each one desperate to claim a piece of Maine's story for themselves. The demand is fierce. The rarity is undeniable, and the value absolutely shocking. Now, let's reveal the truth. This 2003 Maine P quarter in fine condition is commanding a powerful $44,000 in today's auction market. Yes, 44,000 United States dollars. And let me remind you, this is not fiction. This is not an outdated number. This is the current value today. A value that continues to climb as more collectors wake up to the scarcity of this piece. Wait a little while, and the price will rise even higher. This coin is not less than a hidden treasure chest waiting to explode in worth. So here's my advice to you, the faithful treasure hunters watching this channel. Check every Maine quarter you come across. Look for the P mint mark. Examine the condition. If it holds its detail and carries that fine grade appearance, protect it. Do not spend it. Do not dismiss it. Get it graded. Get it certified. Store it securely. Because you may be holding a piece worth tens of thousands of dollars, a coin that could transform your change into a treasure. So there we have it, the 2003 Maine P quarter in fine condition, a coin that celebrates the beauty of the Maine coast, the strength of its lighthouse, and the spirit of American history. Today, it commands $44,000 in the collector's market, and that value is climbing steadily with every passing day. This is not just a coin. This is a fortune in your pocket, a treasure in your hand. And remember, we still have 3 coins left in this countdown. Each one rarer, each one more valuable, each one more shocking than the last. Stay with me, because here on Rare Coin Secrets USA, I bring you truth, trust, and daily updates about America's most valuable coins. Together, we will continue this journey into hidden fortune, where the smallest pieces of metal can unlock the greatest treasures. Now, let's move forward and uncover the next masterpiece on our path. We have crossed through history, uncovered treasures from coast to coast, and revealed fortunes hiding in plain sight. But now, my friends, the journey takes us westward to a land of gold, pioneers, and dreams of fortune. This next coin tells the story of ambition, struggle, and triumph. It carries the soul of the American West and the weight of history. And today, this little piece of metal has transformed into a treasure chest worth tens of thousands of dollars. Prepare yourself because this is no ordinary quarter. At number 3 on our countdown, I present to you the 2005 California State Quarter, proudly struck at the Denver Mint with the bold D mint mark, and preserved in very fine condition. This coin is more than a piece of currency. It is a tribute to California's unique history, its entrance into the Union, and its role as the land of golden opportunity. And today, it has become one of the most sought-after coins in the auction world. The year was 2005, and California's turn had arrived in the U.S. Mint's 50 State Quarters program. The design chosen was one of breathtaking symbolism. It features the majestic Yosemite Valley, a view of the towering granite cliffs that make California's landscape world-famous. Beneath it stands the iconic John Muir, the great naturalist and environmentalist, who dedicated his life to preserving America's wilderness. And soaring above a mighty California condor, its wings spread wide in freedom, power, and hope. The date 1950 is etched proudly, the year California joined the Union as the 31st state. This is not just a coin. It is a miniature monument to California's beauty, its natural wonders, and its legacy as the land of discovery. But what makes this particular coin so valuable is not only the design, but the details of its survival. This California quarter bears the D mint mark from Denver. Coins from this mint are always closely watched by collectors due to their unique striking patterns. And this one, preserved in very fine condition, still holds much of its beauty. The rugged lines of Yosemite remain sharp. The figure of John Muir stands tall. The wings of the condor stretch boldly across the sky. Even after circulation, the coin still radiates its strength, a testament to its journey through time. This is not a coin dulled by wear. This is a coin that has lived, survived, and emerged with its story intact. And here is where things become electrifying. The California quarter was minted in great numbers, but how many have survived in very fine condition with a Denver mint mark? Very few. Most quarters have been worn to oblivion or lost in everyday use. But this one, preserved with strength and detail, has become incredibly rare. Collectors fight for it. Auction rooms grow tense when one appears. Each bidder knows that this is not just a coin. This is a piece of history tied to the land of gold and dreams. Demand is surging. Supply is scarce. And the value has exploded. And now, my friends, the truth you have been waiting for. This 2005 California D quarter in very fine condition is commanding an extraordinary $45,500 in today's market. Yes, $45,500. For a coin most people would dismiss as pocket change, this is a fortune disguised as currency. This is a treasure chest small enough to fit in your hand. And remember, this price is current and real today. It continues to climb, day after day, as more collectors wake up to its scarcity and beauty. This coin is a sleeping giant of value, and it is rising fast. So here is my advice to you, the faithful treasure hunters of Rare Coin Secrets United States of America. Never ignore a California quarter. Look for the D mint mark. Check the details. If it stands in very fine condition, then you may be holding a fortune. Protect it. Grade it. Secure it like the treasure it is. Because this is not just a coin, it is a once-in-a-lifetime opportunity. So there you have it, the 2005 California D quarter in very fine condition, a coin that celebrates the wild beauty of Yosemite, the wisdom of John Muir, and the soaring spirit of freedom. Today, it commands a shocking $45,500 in the collector's market, and its value is climbing higher with every passing day. This is a fortune in your hand, a piece of America's history turned into treasure. And we are not done yet. 2 more coins remain in our countdown, and I promise you the surprises ahead will leave you speechless. Stay with me. Because here on Rare Coin Secrets USA, I bring you the truth, daily updates, and faithful knowledge about the most valuable coins in America. Together, we uncover the treasures most people walk past every single day. Now, let's push forward and discover the next great masterpiece of hidden wealth. We've traveled across America's history through these coins from the lighthouses of Maine to the valleys of California. And now, we step into the heart of the Great Plains, into a state born of strength, struggle, and resilience. This next coin, though small in size, carries the weight of Kansas's proud entry into the Union. It carries the legacy of pioneers, settlers, and the long, rugged road of American expansion. And today it has become a treasure so valuable that holding one feels like holding lightning in your hands. This is not fiction. This is truth. And I'm about to reveal one of the most powerful discoveries in the world of rare coins. At number 2 on our countdown, I bring you the 2005 Kansas State Quarter, struck at the Philadelphia Mint with the P mint mark, and preserved in very fine condition. This is not just a coin. This is an icon of the American Midwest, and today it has transformed into a treasure worth more than you can imagine. In 2005, the U.S. Mint honored Kansas with a state quarter design that captured its rugged spirit. The coin's reverse proudly features the American bison, a creature that once roamed the vast prairies in massive herds, symbolizing freedom and strength. Alongside it grows the sunflower, the state flower of Kansas, representing resilience and natural beauty. Above it, The date 1861 is etched, the year Kansas entered the Union as the 34th state, right in the turbulent years of America's Civil War. This quarter is more than money. It is a tribute to a state forged in courage and defined by perseverance. Now, what makes this Kansas quarter so remarkable isn't just its design, it is the details of its survival. This particular piece bears the Philadelphia P mint mark. Coins from Philadelphia often reveal subtle, striking traits that collectors chase relentlessly. And even though this coin has passed through circulation, its very fine condition preserves its power. The mighty bison is still clear and bold. The sunflower still stands upright. The lettering and numbers remain sharp enough to remind us that this is no ordinary piece of change. It has lived. It has survived. And it has emerged as one of the most valuable Kansas quarters ever seen. Here's the truth. While millions of Kansas quarters were minted, very few have survived in very fine condition with a Philadelphia mint mark. Most have been worn to nothing, tossed around in pockets, vending machines, and daily use. But when a Kansas quarter surfaces with clarity, strength, and fine-grade detail, collectors rush forward like storm clouds gathering on the horizon. Demand is growing at an unstoppable pace. Auction houses know the room will heat up when one appears. Each bidder sees not just a coin, but a piece of Kansas soul. This is rarity. This is fire. And this is where the value becomes shocking. Now, let's reveal what this coin commands today. This 2005 Kansas P quarter in very fine condition has reached a staggering $50,800 in the collector's market. Yes, $50,800. That's not fantasy. That's reality. This is the current value in today's auction market, and it is climbing higher and higher. This coin is not less than a treasure chest disguised as pocket change. It is wealth, history, and prestige all pressed into a single silver-colored disc. And its market value is increasing every single day. Wait a little longer, and the price will be even higher. This is one of those coins that could make you feel as though you are holding a fortune, a big money miracle, right in the palm of your hand. So, what should collectors and treasure hunters like you do? Search every Kansas quarter you find. Look for the P mint mark. Examine the condition. If you discover one in very fine condition, treat it like treasure. Do not spend it. Do not ignore it. Have it graded, protected, and certified. Because you could be sitting on a coin worth tens of thousands of dollars. This is the kind of coin that can transform your collection and your future. So there you have it. The 2005 Kansas P quarter in very fine condition. A coin that honors the bison, the sunflower, and the proud history of Kansas. Today, its value has exploded to $50,800, and the price is still rising. This is not just a coin. This is a fortune waiting in your pocket, a national treasure hidden in plain sight. And my friends, we are about to enter the grand finale. Only one coin remains in this countdown, and I promise you the #1 most valuable state quarter will leave you absolutely stunned. Stay with me until the end, because here on Rare Coin Secrets USA, I bring you truth, trust, and daily updates about the coins that could change your life. The next coin may be the most shocking discovery of all. Ladies and gentlemen, we have finally arrived the moment you have been waiting for. From Carolina to California, from Vermont to Kansas, we have uncovered treasures worth more than anyone could dream. But now we reach the summit. The final step. The #1 coin on our list. And let me tell you right now, this coin is not just valuable, it is breathtaking. It is the kind of discovery that could change your destiny overnight. A coin born in the Northeast, carrying the spirit of the sea, the rocky coastlines, and the determination of America's earliest frontiers. This is no ordinary state quarter. This is a fortune in metal. A treasure disguised as change. At the very top of our countdown, I present to you the 2003 Maine state quarter, proudly struck at the Denver Mint, with the D mint mark, and preserved in fine condition, with its beautiful, old, earthy look shaped by time itself. This coin does not just tell a story. It holds a legend. Maine, admitted to the Union in 1820, carries with it a history of rugged independence, seafaring heritage, and natural beauty that has inspired generations. The U.S. Mint captured this essence perfectly in 2003. On the reverse of the coin, you see the famous Pemaquid Point Light, one of Maine's most iconic lighthouses, standing tall on a rocky cliff overlooking the endless Atlantic Ocean. In front of it, a schooner sails bravely through the waves, representing Maine's centuries-old maritime history. The fishermen, the shipbuilders, the traders who shaped not only Maine, but America itself. And surrounding it all, the mighty rocks of Maine's coast, carved by storms, waves, and time. This is not just a quarter. This is Maine's soul pressed into metal. But this coin is no ordinary Maine quarter. This piece bears the D mint mark from Denver, instantly making it rarer than the common Philadelphia strikes. And even though it has traveled through time, gaining an old look with traces of dirt, its condition tells us something extraordinary. The dirt, the wear, the patina, they are not damage. They are character. They prove this coin's journey. They give it a natural, antique charm that collectors adore. The lighthouse remains clear. The schooner still sails proudly. The details endure, and that survival makes this coin not just rare but priceless in spirit. Here is where the suspense reaches its peak. While millions of Maine quarters were minted, almost none survive today in fine condition with the D mint mark and such unique visual character. Collectors crave originality. They crave stories. And this coin delivers both. Every auction it appears in becomes a battlefield. Bidders raise their hands, their voices rise, and the energy in the room crackles like thunder. Why? Because they know this coin is a treasure. They know it is one of those once-in-a-generation finds. And my friends, the market value reflects this truth. Brace yourself. This 2003 Maine D quarter in fine condition with its unique old look is commanding a jaw-dropping $59,800 in today's auction market. Yes, $59,800. This is not a fantasy number. This is the real, current price right now, and it is climbing every single day. This is a treasure chest compressed into the size of a quarter. It is the kind of coin that proves beyond all doubt that what jingles in your pocket might just be worth more than gold. And let me tell you, the market is hungry. Collectors are restless. And the price of this Maine quarter is destined to rise even higher in the coming years. This is a treasure that appreciates, a coin whose value grows with time. So what should you do? If you ever come across a 2003 Maine quarter, hold it up. Check the mint mark. If you see that bold D and the coin still carries clarity even in a fine, circulated look, protect it like a king's crown. Do not underestimate it. Do not dismiss it. This coin is treasure. This coin is wealth. This coin is history. Get it graded. Secure it. And understand, you may be holding a fortune that could change your life. And so we end our journey. The number one coin in our countdown. The 2003 Maine D quarter in fine condition. A coin worth $59,800. A coin that embodies Maine's rocky coastlines, its sailing spirit, and its eternal light. This is the grand treasure. This is the proof that rare coins are not just collectibles, they are fortunes waiting to be discovered. So, my friends, if this journey has taught us anything, it is this. Always look closely at your change. Because hidden in plain sight, you could be holding history, you could be holding power, you could be holding treasure beyond imagination. And remember, this is Rare Coin Secrets USA, your faithful and trusted source, bringing you daily updates and revelations about the coins that can turn ordinary life into extraordinary discovery. Thank you for staying with me through this journey. Don't forget, more treasures are waiting, and I'll be here to reveal them coin by coin, secret by secret, every single day. Because out there in the coins we pass every day lies the next big fortune waiting for you. Rare Coin Secrets USA, where treasure lives.